My stage name is Ari, and that's also my English name. And everybody calls me Ariana Grande. I'm like, no.
Coming here, I always just introduce myself as like Stefanie. And then the Korean people were like, okay, what's your real name? I was like, Stefanie. Like, your Indonesian name, Stefanie. So you have, wait, your passport name, Stefanie.
But everyone goes, oh, Sabrina Hubert, are you here? I'm like, it's not even close. I'm like,
Hi. Our name?
okay, let's see.
Are we talking about their names or just generally? So I do have a bit of a speech impediment, so in general I tend to bone all languages to a certain extent, but taking the speech impediment out of it, give me twice and then I'll get it.
Okay.
We're waiting right now. I don't think it's particularly harder for Asian names by comparison to others. I just struggle with everyone. I think for Americans, it depends on the age. I would say the younger the American is, the easier time they have with it. I would also say it's regional because there's definitely some parts of America that are more all from one area rather than there's some parts of America where there's everybody. Like it's more of a mixed melting pot depending on where you are. The melting pot areas would have a much less difficult time than the places that are majority from one location of it.
Every single time.
Every single time. Even the spelling is different. If it's written down the same way, people pronounce it like the different way, and I mess up every time. So I ask for like kind of like a nickname, should I say? Like a shorter version or an easier way to...
Actually, I think no one ever like mispronounced my name.
Yeah.
Even my Korean professor, friends from any kind of countries, they're like, okay, Stefanie, okay, nice, cool.
It's with a PH, right?
No, with an F.
With an F? Oh,
yeah.
See? So she has the same name as my mom. My mom is also with an F. Yeah.
It's a little bit different, like the spelling. It's like F-A-N-I-E.
Yeah.
Oh, Stefanie. Okay.
Mom, you need to see this video. You have a friend.
Well, in my case, everybody pronounces my name wrong, except the Indian people. Everybody pronounces it wrong.
Your name's not Ari?
No, Ari is not my real name.
What?
That's my stage name. Yeah. I have a longer Indian name, and everybody pronounces it wrong. Even Korean people, I force them, can you please say this? They just say it the American way. I don't know why. But all my Korean friends, they don't say it in Korean way. They just try to pronounce it in American way. I'm like, why? Why are you doing that every time? But for me, pronunciation is not hard. Remembering is hard.
Oh, it's true. Remembering is
Sometimes
hard as
they're
well.
like really long names.
Thai people have really long names.
Actual name is really long, and we have surname and we have nickname. That's why we have nickname. But a nickname can be nonsense name. I mean, we can name a bus, a bank, or a ball. Yes.
Mint.
Yeah, mint like that.
Is Biz your real name?
Biz is my real nickname.
Oh, okay.
But my real name is Nopson Sawangandi. Actually, it's long.
We'll say, she'll try. She gotta try.
What's your real name?
My real name is Fu.
Fu.
Just Fu? Oh no, it actually is kind of long, 4 words. But everyone cannot pronounce my name correctly, so that's why I go by the nickname.
Oh, okay. But Vietnamese can pronounce your name.
Yeah, of course, sure.
No, but if the name is too long, maybe they could shorten it too.
Oh yeah. Because we also have like short name, middle name, and also name. That's why.
I have like an Indian name, I have English name, stage name, Korean name, every name. Oh my god, it's too much. And I listen to everything.
So I think mine is the easiest, and because mine is shortest, and I think nobody got it wrong when they pronounce my name.
What is it?
Anne.
And oh, that's your real name.
Yeah, it's just Anne. See?
A-N-N-E?
Yeah.
How to tell Asians apart by their last names. If they pronounce their last name how you pronounce it, they're likely Korean. You say Kim, they say Kim. You say Park, they say Park. Now, if they pronounce it slightly different from your pronunciation, they're likely Chinese. Yang becomes Yang, Zhou becomes Zhou. But if they pronounce it completely different from your pronunciation, they're likely Vietnamese. Nguyen becomes Nguyen. Dong becomes Yung. Now, if you're confused because you see a Spanish last name, they're likely Filipino. Mendoza, De La Cruz. If it's 3 or 4 syllables, they're likely Japanese. Matsumoto, Tanaka, Kobayashi. And if it looks like a whole sentence, they're likely Thai.
That was nice.
Yeah, it's pretty agree. I can explain because the last name, actually we can change because there are the meaning inside the last name.
Oh, there's a meaning?
Like for my name, Nopsan Sawan, actually it means the lake in the heaven that angel play.
That's so beautiful.
Especially you cannot see what is it because Nopsan Sawan is super long, and Gandhi is my father name. Gan is mean like working hard like that, and D is good. So it's like good work like that. Maybe if you see the sentence or name, it actually have a meaning.
That's why it's long.
Hey.
Korean American, I think.
Sungwoon. It's Sungwon. Sangwon. Sungwon. No G at the end. Or any of those other sounds. Singwan, Sungwon. Sungwoo, Sungwon. Sungwon, Sungwon.
Oh, I've seen that.
Sungwon,
Song
Sungwon.
song.
Do you have an English name? Bitch! Okay, it's like the two English words. I sing, I sang, I have sung, and then the past tense of win is won. Good. So combine them together, you get Seong-Ji win. What is wrong with you?
Okay, my name has the same song. That happens to me every time. The spelling is Seong-G, and every time I write it down, it's just pronounced as sing sang song, song. People say Seong. Who has English name?
Me. I go by the nickname Jenny because like everyone cannot pronounce my name.
Well, I lived in Canada when I was in elementary school, and nobody could pronounce my real name. So the teacher asked me to have an English name.
So what's your English name?
My English name is Madison.
Madison. Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
My stage name is Ari, and that's also my English name. And everybody calls me Ariana Grande. I'm like, no.
God.
I love her songs, but it's also like they say, oh, Ari, such a nice name. All the Korean people say me Ari.
Yeah, Ari's it's very convenient.
But it's like a little bit different experience that I felt here. Coming here, I always just introduce myself as like Stefanie. And then the Korean people like, okay, what's your real name? I was like, Stefanie. Like, your Indonesian name, Stefanie. So you have, wait, your passport name, Stefanie. I was like, yeah, it's just Stefanie. I don't have English name. I mean, it is English name, but my real legal name is Stefanie.
They also use that. It's like the normal name in your country. Like everyone.
So that's the thing. Like Indonesia is really big and really diverse. So it depends. Like for example, if you come from Bali, then there's a specific like a family name or like name that they usually use. It's more like your family, like where are they from? Like, but generally Indonesian also have the common Indonesian name, like maybe like Anita, Budi, or something like that. I mean, these days people are starting to use English name except for the family name, so it will be English name plus Indonesian family name.
It's cool. I thought it was really cool.
American people always want to add a pitch to the name. It's not even like they know the pitch. They just add whatever pitch they want to. So rather than just saying Hyosang, they always say like, Hyosang, Hyosang, like do you guys know what I mean? Do you guys know what I mean? It's not like I call you Jonathan. Why would you add the sound in there? Like, and here's the thing is that people who do this, it's not even like they have negative intention. I think they're trying to pronounce it more authentically. I think it's their intention.
Yeah, I face this because I live in Korea, so Korean people would be like trying to na 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 na, and I'm like, just say it normally. Don't sing it. Like, it's very hard.
Yeah. I think it's meant in kindness, but it is often weird. Yeah.
For my name, they say, my name is Fung, and then they say, Pung, like this.
Yeah, every global.
I can't pronounce her name. Fung. See?
I do get the sentiment though, because even for me, nobody ever got my last name correct.
What's your last name?
Well, it's just because there's another very common last name that's similar. So there's two pronunciations because it's a Canadian name. So it's either Hebert in like full English or Hébert in French. But everyone goes, oh, Sabrina Hubert, are you here? I'm like, it's not even close. I'm like, or more commonly it would be Herbert instead, which like, it's annoying because it's an easy name, but yet nobody got it right. So I do understand the sentiment. It was just always in the last name form.
When you are first time in Korea.
This is South Korea.
I love him.
I know it.
What's your name? Fuck you. What? Fuck you. Okay. Hey. What's your name? You suck. What? You suck. Okay. Hey. What's your name? You so mean. What?
That's amazing. That's good. I don't think so.
I don't know. I try to remember.
I'm also trying to remember.
Maybe just Korean's the problem.
No. I kind of experienced it like in my own country.
Oh, really? How?
So because like I'm ethnically Chinese, so my grandmother gave me like a Chinese nickname, which is like Xiang Xiang. When I was like in school, like the teacher always like Siang Siang. Siang Siang means like afternoon in Indonesia. So they was like, your name is like afternoon. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever.
That could be kind of like misunderstood in Korea too. Xiang is a swear word. Xiang. Okay. Yeah, Xiang is a swear word.
That's exactly how to pronounce my nickname.
Oh really? Xiang?
Yeah, like Xiang Xiang.
No.
And most people don't really change their last name. If it's off, you just let it be.
But can you change your last name?
You can legally change your last name, yeah. And then when women get married, most people change their last name or they put an add-on. And the middle name usually doesn't get said. Like I almost never say my middle name.
What's your middle name?
Oh, it's Norma.
Norma.
Because like my mom wanted to It's like a cute thing, so that's why I'm gonna mention it. And my mom's mom was named Norma, and so they were like, oh, I want these things for my daughter. So like, she can have her own name that's different, but we want her to be like her.
Wow, that's good.
Sabrina Norma Hebert.
Oh my God. If I hear Sabrina Norma, I'm like, I need to hide. A lot of places don't do middle names.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, a lot of Indonesian have middle names. So my mom wanted me to have middle names. Like she was thinking about like Febriana, like because I was born in February apparently. Like my dad was like, okay, it's too long, just make it like two words, simple.
A lot of Indians too have middle names. Even my dad had like middle name.
Do you guys do?
We have middle names.
You do?
Yeah, and like I told you guys, like I have 4 words in my name, so surname and 2 middle names.
2 middle.
And I don't like it, it's too long. I mean, like whenever I have to write some kind of document,
So hard.
Yeah.
So in Philippines, we also have middle name. So middle name came from our mother usually.
Your mother's name?
Yeah, last name.
Last name.
Also, in our culture, like some places have just one middle name, but some places have multiple. 2, 3, 4, 5, even like longer names. South India has a very longer name.
In Thailand, we don't have the middle name, but we can see which surname is come from royal family. There are the word like na in the surname. If you saw that, maybe relate to the royal family, or royal family make this surname to this family. We can see on the surname.
That's like a show-off thing.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah. Again, before you people start bullying me, I have a speech impediment. So you're bullying a disabled woman.
So it's a common Indonesian name because as I mentioned before, Indonesia is really diverse. So the people have the names depends on their family. Like for example, if you're Chinese Indonesian, if you're like from Bali or whatever, Sundanese, Japanese, gonna be really different. But this is, I think, the most common name for men. It will be Agus, Rizal. Also, like I've seen a lot after.
That's the last name?
Like, it could be like some people name Rizal as the first name. Some people could name Rizal as like middle name. It doesn't necessarily to be like the common last name also because it's really diverse. And for women, it could be like Dewi.
Oh, that's Dewi? I thought that was Dewi.
Dewi. Dewi or Sri.
So then for men, it would be Agus and no I, so Rizal or Rizaldi. I would want to say Rizaldi, but it's Rizaldi.
Yeah.
So Dewi and Sri. I would want to say Shri. Like that would be like my first thought.
That is how we say in India, Shri.
Yeah. I think it's probably because I've seen it more in that context that I would just immediately go there. I think it's gonna be Jose.
Definitely Spanish, yeah.
Like, are you gonna pronounce the J or not? I don't know. And Maria and Anne, but it could be like Maria or Maria. Hard to say which one it is. And then Anne is Anne. So that's my guess.
Yeah, you're correct, Jose.
Jose.
We pronounce it as H, but this one is different. So John is just John.
It is John, okay.
And then Maria, yeah, Maria. Like the Spanish Maria and then just Anne.
Got it. So that wasn't bad.
Easy, right? Because the Philippines was colonized first by the Spaniards and they colonized it for I think 300 years. So mostly our names came from Spanish.
This is gonna be harder. I think Priya would be one that I've heard
Priya's
before.
Perfect, okay.
Thank you. I've heard it before, that's why. Anushka. I don't know if it would be Rahul. That might be taking it too Spanish to say Rahul. That's actually gonna be my guess though. It's probably the Spanish way though. And Arjun.
Okay, so you're very close, but the Rahul, most of the people I've heard say, but don't exaggerate the U, just cut it short. So Rahul and Arjun, Priya, Anushka. Yeah, Arjun, Rahul, Priya, Anushka. I think these are one of the most common names of the people that are in India. I have a lot of friends with these names. First two is the men name and last two, female name, yeah.
Pardon?
That is tongue twister.
Tanapon,
oh my god, Tanapon,
Natapon. Even she was thinking.
I'm sorry, I am gonna bone it just because this is also very stutterable. So I'm probably gonna overdo it to evade the stutter. Thanapon, Natapong, Supatipai.
Okay, you're close actually.
Really?
It's just about the tone. It's just about the tone. Actually, it is common, but not their fancy name. But maybe the 30 age, you can see this kind of name a lot. Is Thanapon, Natapong, and that is for guys. And Supatip and Pon and Pong normally used in guy name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Tip is normally used in female.
Oh. And what about Pai?
I don't think Pai is not.
So that wasn't bad. That was actually better than anticipated.
Okay.
Wow, okay, it's gonna be difficult for you.
So Nguyen, first one. Kong, Ling, Huong.
You're almost close, but like it's Lin.
Lin. Oh, so just kind of cut the H and keep it as an N. Okay.
For the first one, I know like it's very popular. It's Nguyen.
Nguyen.
You say like no, it's not like that. Nguyen. Nguyen. It's very difficult to say. For this Seong-Ji, I mean like it's not popular. The last one is Hoong. It's like almost same my name. My name is Phuong, and this is Huong. It's also a name for girls, but like a little bit different from my name.
Also, okay, so kind of boned it a little, but okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Jiu, Soyeon. This one I'm gonna bone every time. Seokwon, Dongjun.
Right? I can understand it.
But it's with an accent.
Yeah, it has to be a little bit more clear. Because when you guys say Seo, you guys kind of like say in between like Shi and Seo. Like it's Seo. It's Seo. Dongjun. That's very common, like in every generation. Seoyeon is, it's all generations. Seoyeon. And Seokwan is kind of like an older generation name. And Jiu is kind of easy.
Yeah, Jiu is easy. I always get told in Korea that I sound like Gloria from Modern Family. Like I have like a thick accent when I talk. As expected, I always have a bit of an American accent when I pronounce Korean things. So I would say Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tones make it a little tough to know from the jump how it's gonna sound.
It was very fun to like know different kind of names and different kind of intonation and accents with the names. Like everybody's trying to pronounce it correctly, but then it's just very different. And I think Indian names are hard to pronounce, but she nailed it.
Thank you!
It was fun. Now I can pretend I have like a friend from Philippines or like Thailand. Now, what's that all for? I have friends. Today we compared Asians' names.
If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and comment down below.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.